Brought to you by Penguin. Lords and Ladies by Terry Pratchett. Read by Indira Varma with Bill Nighy and Peter Serafinowicz.
Author's Note. By and large, most Discworld books have stood by themselves as complete books. It helps to have read them in some kind of order, but it's not essential. This one is different. I can't ignore the history of what has gone before. Granny Weatherwax first turned up in equal rights. In Weird Sisters, she became the unofficial head of a tiny coven, consisting of the easygoing, much-married Nanny Og, and young Margaret, she of the red nose and unkempt hair and tendency to be soppy about raindrops and roses and whiskers on kittens. And what took place was a plot not unadjacent to that of a famous play about a Scottish king, which ended with Verence II becoming king of the little hilly forested country of Lanka. Technically this shouldn't have happened, since, strictly speaking, he was not the heir, but to the witches he looked like being the best man for the job, and, as they say, all's well that ends well. It also ended with Margaret reaching a very tentative understanding with Verence, very tentative indeed, since both of them were so shy they immediately forgot whatever it was they were going to say to one another whenever they met, and whenever either of them did manage to say anything, the other one misunderstood it and took offence. And both of them spent a lot of time wondering what the other one was thinking. This might be love, or the next best thing. In Witches Abroad, the three witches had to travel halfway across the continent to face down the godmother, who had made destiny an offer it couldn't refuse. This is the story of what happened when they came home. Now read on.
Now read on. When does it start? There are very few starts. Oh, some things seem to be beginnings. The curtain goes up. The first pawn moves, the first shot is fired.
Probably at the first pawn.
But that's not the start. The play, the game, the war is just a little window on a ribbon of events that may extend back thousands of years. The point is, there's always something before. It's always a case of now read on. Much human ingenuity has gone into finding the ultimate before. The current state of knowledge can be summarized thus: in the beginning there was nothing, which exploded. Other theories about the ultimate start involve gods creating the universe out of the ribs, entrails, and testicles of their father.
Gods like a joke as much as anyone else.
There are quite a lot of these. They are interesting, not for what they tell you about cosmology, but for what they say about people. Hey, kids! Which part do you think they made your town out of? But this story starts on the Discworld, which travels through space on the back of 4 giant elephants which stand on the shell of an enormous turtle and is not made of any bits of anyone's bodies. But when to begin? Thousands of years ago? When a great hot cascade of stones came screaming out of the sky, gouged a hole out of Copperhead Mountain, and flattened the forest for 10 miles around? The dwarfs dug them up because they...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?